the cases where the motion of a body has been purely rectilinear, that is motion in one dimension. Be it the case of a stone which has been thrown vertically up, it goes up, comes down, so it is motion in one dimension only. Or the case of a car which is moving in a straight line along the x-axis, so this is also rectilinear motion, that is motion in one dimension. Now let's take the case of motion in two dimension, where a body or a stone or a ball has been projected making an angle with the x-axis or y-axis. So over here we see, that is, if we take it as a x-axis, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, and from the origin our body has been projected with any velocity, let's say u. So this stone or this body, it goes like this. This body which has been thrown, this is called projectile, and the path which it traces, this path is called trajectory. And over here we see, that is, with time it is not only one of the coordinates which is changing, that is be it x or be it y, but both the coordinates, they are changing with time. If we take a time, let's say t1 over here, so the x coordinate is this much and y coordinate is this much. Whereas after some time when it reaches top, then the x coordinate value is this much and the y coordinate value is this much. So over here we see, that is, x coordinate value is also changing and y coordinate value is also changing. So out of the three coordinates, the two coordinates value they are changing. So that is what we say, this is motion in two dimension. Under the topic of motion in two dimension, we study number one, projectile motion, and the second is circular motion. Right now we are concerned about the projectile motion. Before we delve into the topic of projectile motion, we have to be very clear with some of the basics, primarily number one of vectors, that is how to break a vector into its components, that is resolution of vector, and second is how to find the resultant of vectors. And we also have to understand motion under gravity concepts. So let's first hurriedly understand or review these concepts of vectors and motion under gravity, and once we have reviewed them, we can directly go to the projectile motion.